right after the 9/11 attacks. That there was a defining moment for me as a young adult. I knew pretty much right then and there I was probably going to join the military. Went into active duty in 2004. Shipped off to Korea as a military police officer. I moved through the ranks pretty quickly. Within 4 years, I went from private to staff sergeant, which as a military police officer, that's, almost unheard of. From there, deployed to Iraq for 15 months. Got back from Iraq and went to Germany. Had the opportunity to train with 1st Attempt Special Forces Group. When I trained with those guys, my decision right then and there was made, hey, I'm gonna be a Special Forces operator. As a Green Beret, some of the unique things that I learned that I probably wouldn't learn anywhere else is, how to, conduct unconventional warfare, inserting into a country, undetected. The different techniques for me on how to create some type of explosive from scratch. The extra weapon skills we have. Not every unit in any branch can say, hey, we got every weapon that's ever been made on the planet at our disposal. For most Green Berets, they call us alpha personalities. And when you put a bunch of alphas together, it's a package you don't want to mess with. A really good friend of mine, and when I say a really good friend, I mean a really good friend. His name is Jason McDonald. Me and him connected while we were going through the Special Forces Q course. He became my right-hand man while I was going through the course. I literally attribute my success, not in the entire Q course, but through certain phases of the Q course to Jason. In June of 2014, Jason was 3 weeks away from coming home when he was killed in Afghanistan. A month before Jason left, he had just had a brand new daughter. For me, that was my defining moment to say, okay, can I do that to my children? Can I leave a newborn? Can I leave my 2-year-old at the time? The answer was no for me. So I made the decision that, yeah, it's time to hang it up. It's time to put the uniform in the closet and leave it there. When I got in contact with Your Grateful Nation, they created an opportunity for me to get out to Los Angeles and interview with Fox Sports.
When you look at somebody like Ryan, obviously there's been a ton of investment. That has been certainly on the government level where they spend money to train him and to foster him along to do these important things. But moreover, there's been a huge investment in Ryan, the commitment that he's made to being a Green Beret, to going through the training, to do something that almost nobody is able to complete. And you take that some investment from both those parts, and you have something special. While they haven't had a previous job in this specific career, we can teach him the things that he needs to know, but you can't teach the character and grit and commitment that he's already shown and that he's already invested in what he's done before.
My job title at Fox Sports right now is Manager of Operational Logistics. It was literally conceived just for me. The job description wasn't there before I started.
We knew that you can either wrap the person around a job or you can wrap the job around the person. And that's what we're going to try to do here.
Right now at my Fox Sports tenure, I'm a sponge. I'm soaking everything in. This week we're in Kansas City, Missouri for UFC. I've never worked with any of the UFC crew. It's a unique opportunity for me to see the full spectrum of what Fox Sports does. How you can go from the big events like NASCAR to UFC, where it's a much smaller footprint, and that's different with each sport.
We think that having a person like Ryan as part of our membership, as part of our team, as part of our family, is something that is going to help the company for sure, but it's also going to help the people that he works with. And on the team, we could use as much of that as we can get.
Usually what gets me out of bed every day is the need to go run. But honestly, it's the love for the job that I have now. It's the same kind of love that I had when I was an operator. Most of us operators, we're not the best at articulating, hey, this is what my skill translates to. This is what I know how to do. That's where YGN comes in, because they know. They reach into the box that most soldiers get boxed into when they're transitioning, and they pull out the special operators. Like, you guys belong in a different class. Here you go.